So right now on the map, Pyro's down, Fire's down. We haven't seen them push past half in a little bit. Fire Giant is going to be the next objective. We have wards. We should be warding around fire at this point in the game, and it looks like they're going into the right jungle. So it'd be super cool if Uller could rotate to mid. That would allow him to rotate away later if he needs to. A lot of bad right there. We're going to leap out. We're going to go ahead and ult. And then we're going to fight this Kali. Oh my goodness. Get the stun. Yes, sir. That is 80% of our health back. Now it is time to push the enemy team. Is Ymir? Can we do anything? Blink. And blink behind his wall. That's unfortunate. Next we're going to focus on this Nike. There's not much she can do until she gets her jump. But then we have our jump. We're going to get the stun on the Izanami. And get the double. Kind of a soft triple. Here comes the Hades. He's going to get us unfortunately because we do not have our leap, our ult, or our beat. So we actually had 3 means of getting out of that. All of which were down. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we have a viewer requested video of Kali in the jungle. If you are new to the channel, I upload 6 to 7 times a week, and the whole intent is to review some games that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right and what went wrong. And we're going to see how we could maybe improve our build, our gameplay, our tactics, and let's just see what happens. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. We've got some pretty good gameplay today of Kali in the jungle. This was a viewer requested, and I'm going to continue to grind out the viewer requests. I believe these stats are at the end of the video, so if you're interested, please hang out until then. Let's go ahead and go over Kali's kit. Kali's 1 is going to be a leap that does a little bit of damage, but it's going to heal you for 20% of the target's missing health. Kali's 2 is a lash where she's going to throw some daggers out. It's going to do damage, cause bleed damage, and also give you lifesteal %. Then her third ability is going to be a circle ability around herself that she casts, and it stuns enemies around her. And then it also increases her physical power from a scale of 10 to 50, so it's super useful at level 5. 50 power is almost a free item. And then Kali's ultimate, Destruction. Kali cannot die while her ult is active. She can be reduced to 1 health. Yeah, I think that's it for that one. If Kali is under 15% of her total health at the end of the duration, she will heal to 15% health. And then the passive is where it gets interesting. So Kali is able to select a god, and if she kills that god, she's going to heal for 80% of her max health. If she gets an assist, she's going to heal for 20%. If she kills the target, the next god is going to be the next target, and if she dies, she's able to select a new target. So as jungler, we just hit our normal start, speed, Harpies blue. Looks like Cuckoo's getting pushed pretty hard, so we're going to rotate in, see if there's anything we can do. We got our line attack off on Hades. He's still hanging around. We got poked out a little bit. So we're going to migrate over to red. We probably hung out a little bit too long in that engagement. We're going to drop red for Cuckoo. Looks like he's coming over. We're going to move back to the back Harpies. Right here we probably could have gone mid to split the XP with Cuckoo. But I went ahead and just hit the back Harpies because I knew he already tagged the wave. And I feel like it'd be good long term in the game to get Cuckoo ahead, so I leave the farm alone for him. This Hades is a little overstepped. That's 2 of his 3 abilities, so we just got to get his dash, and his dash was a very bad dash. We miss our 2. Put a point into our 3. Unfortunately, Kali does not have the strongest early game. If we would have killed that Hades, since he is our target, we would have healed 80% of our health. So So we're going to make our way over to speed, and let's kind of go over the start because it could be... You could build multiple different ways with Callie, and the way I chose this game might not be the effective, but it has its reasons for why I built it. So I went the Assassin's Blessing, and then I bought the tier 1 of the Crusher. The Crusher just has a lot of great stats for Callie. It might not be the most optimal item to be picking up first for Callie, but it gives you a little bit of oomph in the early game. I know there's a lot of Callie players out there that start with Hastened Katana, and then go into Quincy, and then go into just attack speed. And that's a super viable build, like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when you start with Hasten and Quincy, you just kind of lack a little bit of power early game. So I went ahead and got the Crusher, and then I'm probably going to go into those items. I think the core items on Callie, we blink, we a dash, we got his beads. We're going to go for it. Basic, and thank goodness we got that last hit off, or else we'd be dead. Callie's on our Cuckoo. We're going to see if there's anything we can do. We save Cuckoo. We are super low on mana, and we're kind of hurting for health. Right now we're backing into her minions. Yeah. So she's able to get us. We were just a little bit too aggressive right there. As soon as we saved Cuckoo, we should have been looking to disengage. We didn't have the mana for a full engage. And then we also kind of just walked back into the enemy minions. But that is okay. We are able to get Crusher. And we're going to get Crusher before we get Boots, because the movement speed buff is going to allow us to kind of traverse the map and keep up with people that might have Boots at this point. However, by getting the Crusher instead of going into Boots, we are pretty strong right now in terms of our clear, in terms of our God Poke. So we're going to hit that back Harpy, make our way over to damage. Our speed is up, but we're going to go ahead and hit damage since we're on this side of the map. This is also going to give the blue a little bit of time to respawn. So on the first rotation of Speed Harpy's blue, everything kind of times out well, but on that second rotation, since it takes you so long to clear the camps at level 1, there's a little bit of a delay on the blue camp. So usually if you're here right at speed on the second rotation, you could hit Speed Harpies and then either go Totem or try to gank right lane while waiting for the blue buff to spawn. But since I was a little late to speed, the blue buff is already up, and I'm just going to be able to clear it. King Arthur is keeping super high pressure, and it looks like he has 2 people on him. I don't think there's really anything I'm going to be able to do. So while their jungler is on King Arthur, I'm going to make my way mid. Looks like I'm running over. King Arthur is able to clean up their Callie. Yeah, you're good, man. Get a little poke. And then I realize it's not worth it, so I just run away.
An ally has been slain.
I was able to bait out a few abilities. Hopefully that gives King Arthur a slight advantage while re-engaging on Nike. Right now we are just going to try to speed farm. Right now, a kill in the game is not super helpful for me as a jungler. Like, yes, I do get gold, I do get XP. It's if we invade after we get a kill that we really start to get like a lead off of early game kills. But we really want to just kind of hold off until we get a few more items online, and then we want to really start going for kills. But until then, we just kind of want to hit camps and keep leveling up. Try to get as high a level as possible. Hades just dashed in mid, but we're going to go for the red. It's free XP. Cuckoo's pulling back towards me. Hades might rotate in. Does not look like it. I'm going to go ahead and head over to speed. So right now I haven't shown any love into the left lane. I will at some point, but I have been a little short as a jungler. I haven't made any appearances left. And it looks like their Callie is over there right now. Yeah.
The burden. I saw that one coming.
and mid. So that was a 4-on-2. So that was a bit of a miscommunication by our team. I'm on the wrong side of the map, and mid didn't call out that middle was missing. So they are probably going to get gold for that. We're just going to keep hyper farming, going for camps as often as possible. While they're at gold, we're going to use this opportunity to see if we could invade anything in their jungle. Their speed is down. Their harpies are not, so we're going to go ahead and take these. And it looks like Cuckoo stole Gold Fury, so that is a huge bonus. There's Hades. We're just gonna, oh, there's a Kali, we're gonna just leap out. We're gonna re-angle through the jungle in case Hades decides to push Cuckoo.
Enemy missing right. Be right back. Be right back.
So we're just gonna pick up the attack speed boots, and then some potions, and we're gonna make our way out. So Ymir's rotating mid. It looks like King Arthur has his lane under control.
On my way.
Cuckoo has kind of a rough matchup into Hades. And Ymir is finally rotating mid. That's a dash from Hades.
That's too bad.
Our speed's up, so we're just going to go straight for that.
They stood in the fire.
Unfortunately, that was probably not the right decision. You have one job, Ymir, freeze him. We're going to switch our attention to Hades. We're going to ult. Ymir gets the kill, but I get an assist, so I get a partial amount of that health back. I don't think there's anything else we can really do, especially after using our ult, so we're just going to start hitting camps.
Enemy missing left.
Another fun little thing about Kali that I forgot to mention is that she does have an attack chain.
Enemy missing left.
I'm not exactly sure, but we can see 77s and 154s. So she probably hits like a 1, and a 1.5 or a 2. And that is the multiplier of her base damage. If that was a little confusing, I apologize. King Arthur is bopping and booping, so we're going to make our way over there, see if we can help him out. Our target is Kali. Kali is nearby. We might be able to get her. Ymir, you have one job, get the freeze. Kali, you have one job, don't miss the stun. And I missed the stun, so we're going to leap out. We might be in trouble. Kali has her leap. We're just going to blink out just to be sure. And then we're going to go ahead and back.
Your teammate falls. The burden now falls to you.
So there are two matchups in this game. Ymir on each team and a Kali on each team. I hate playing matchups. So we went the tier 2 of Hastened Katana. Hastened Katana is a beautiful weapon. It has quite a long history in Smite. Used to be Golden Bow, but now it is just picked up by physical melee gods. So we're going to go ahead and make a rotation left. We should definitely be able to clean up this Kali. So that's an easy one. We're going to get the stun off onto Ymir. Cuckoo's able to clean that up, so we're going to make our way. We did just use our blink, but we might be able to catch this Izanami slipping. We don't have our 3. If we had our 3, we could jump right in. Oh no, so this is very ballsy. We're just going to leap out. Bad idea. Did Izanami go under the wall to follow me? Dang. I just heard that audio cue now. I probably didn't hear it in the game.
An enemy has been slain.
So I think I should rotate back left here. I mean, they are in jungle. They are killable.
Another taken out.
Cuckoo's able to get one, so I assume that they're going to be able to be safe, maybe even get the other. So I'm just going to clean up mid while Cuckoo is left. So it's 3 people pushing the tower against 2. We're gonna go ahead and back, pick up Hastened Katana. This is a key item on Kali. It's going to allow us to basic attack and stay close to them. So whenever you use a basic attack, you get a debuff that slows your movement speed. This applies for all gods, but if you hit an enemy god with a basic attack while you have Hastened Katana, this debuff is never activated. You can just keep walking around at normal speed. So just off of these 3 items on the starter item, we can kind of see Kali coming online. She's getting her attack speed. She's starting to burn these camps a little bit quicker. We might be able to make a difference over here. We do have our blink. Jump, stun, throw the 2, get the kill.
No problem.
And King Arthur says, "You're welcome." King Arthur probably would have gotten that if I didn't show up, but we made the rotation. We got the pick. We're going to move in on their red buff. Hades is here. Not too worried. I don't want this fight to be too prolonged. So we're just going to run away. It looks like we're good.
Stood in the fire. Never stand in the fire.
We might be able to blink leap on to the Hades to get the full 80% health regen. Looks like we're just going to play it safe and back. We're going to be building Sais next. Sais is going to remove a percentage of their health on each successful basic attack. I believe it is 4%. So if you can hit an enemy god with 20 basic attacks, they're dead, regardless of their protections, or 25 basic attacks. Can't math this morning. So if you can hit an enemy god with 25 basic attacks, you'll kill them. It'll remove 4% of their health each time. Plus, you're also doing damage on top of that, so it's usually a lot less than 25 basic attacks. But it's going to shred the tanks, the squishies. It's all around pretty useful item. That's the Ymir freeze. I was trying to leap over that. So we're going to leap away. We are slowed right now from Nike's nonsense. We have our blink. We use it.
Another taken out.
And it looks like they are still chasing.
Retreat!
We're going to get the speed. Stun the Nike. Get some poke onto her. Not really looking to fight, but we keep her in our jungle pretty deep, farther than she probably wanted to be. So I think the team is going to be able to clean it up. It looks like they're moving into right jungle. We're just going to go ahead and back, play it a little safe.
A warrior's friend.
So we did have a bit of a rough start when we died by Kali in the early game. But right now we are the highest in the lobby, tied with King Arthur. We're doing pretty good in terms of farm. We are a little under the 20 by 20 projection. So we can definitely burn Pyromancer, especially since we just cleaned up the right side of the jungle. So taking a look at the build, right now Crusher seems kind of like an odd item in this build. It's just kind of a bridge item. And that's how I would view it in this build. I know a lot of builds don't have Crusher, and I know a lot of builds probably going to be building a little bit different than I am, but Kali is a basic attack assassin. She can be built a couple of different ways, as long as you are focused on attack speed, movement speed, some form of penetration, whether it comes from flat or from Quincy, some crit maybe. Kind of all depends. In this game we're kind of doing a little bit of everything. We got the Crusher as a hybrid, we're getting the Quincy and the Hastened Katana, which I think are the core items on every Kali build. And then we're probably going to sprinkle in some lifesteal and crit. We're able to get the poke onto Ymir. It looks like we should be able to cut this Callie off as well. We hit her with the 2. I could, yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Nike's moving away. We're going to see if there's anything we can do. We're going to go over to our speed actually. Pick that up. So Cuckoo's over in right because King Arthur's rotated mid. We should hit this blue and then group up with our team. Also, we have enough money for Sais, so we should probably back at some point to get those online. The sooner the better. Izanami's really far pushed up. If we were to gank, we could get Izanami and potentially Gold Fury afterwards. We're going to start rotating over to the left lane, hitting camps along the way. So while they deal with Izanami, we are going to go for the gold. Their whole team's here, so not the best time. We're going to go for the Izanami. We're able to get the pick. Next target is Nike. That is a Hades ult, so we're going to leap out of that. This Nike slow is ridiculous. Lasts so long. And then Nike is able to clean us up. So right there, attacking the Gold Fury while our team was going on to Izanami was probably not the right call. They had 4 people pushing, and then we had 2 in left, 2 on gold. We were a little bit more split than they were. So that put me in a position, and that also put our team in a bad position. So that was a 3-for-1 trade in favor of them.
Where's your need?
Your left tower is under attack.
We just finished Quinsai. After Quinsai, we're going to be going Aussie to get a little bit of lifesteal. It's going to allow us to engage on an enemy just a little bit longer. It also has some nice stats for Callie, a little bit of attack speed, a little bit of pen, a little bit of power, but we're really getting Aussie for the lifesteal on its passive. Gonna make our way to speed. The enemy has destroyed the Primal Fury. So right now on the map, Pyro's down, Fire's down. We haven't seen them push past half in a little bit. Fire Giant is going to be the next objective. We have wards. We should be warding around Fire at this point in the game, and it looks like they're going into the right jungle. So it'd be super cool if Uller could rotate to mid. That would allow him to rotate away later if he needs to. A lot of bad right there. We're going to leap out. We're going to go ahead and ult. And then we're going to fight this Callie. Oh my goodness. Get the stun. Yes, sir. That is 80% of our health back. Now it is time to push the enemy team. This Ymir, can we do anything? Blink. And blink behind his wall. That's unfortunate. Next we're going to focus on this Nike. There's not much she can do until she gets her jump. But then we have our jump. We're going to get the stun on the Izanami. And get the double. Kind of a soft triple. Here comes the Hades. He's going to get us, unfortunately, because we do not have our leap, our ult, or our beat. So we actually had 3 means of getting out of that. All of which were down. But our team is able to get the deicide. I was the only one to go down. And they should be able to just push mid. King Arthur makes a call to go for Gold Fury, but Gold Fury is down. Please attack mid team. Am I losing it? Yeah. And this should have been an attack mid Phoenix 4v2. Or 4v1, I think one of them just spawned too. So, our speed is up, pyro and fire are up. So we're probably going to make our way to speed, harpies, blue, pyro. We make our target Callie. Go ahead and clean up speed. 2 people in the right lane, so there's a high chance they're going to be near fire giant, trying to set up wards, trying to contest. We're going to throw a ward down. We should probably put the other one near their entrance to the fire giant. But we're going to go ahead and start the pyromancer. Doing some very nice damage to it. Our team is starting to group towards fire. If we all get on it and then we have like 1 or 2 people zoning, we should be good. Cuckoo's gonna go down. He gets pushed by 3 people. Ymir runs out into 3 people, so now it is a Ymir versus 4. Oh no. Where's my jump? No. I tried to jump over the wall. For some reason I just could not. So that was a bad team fight. We were all grouped. Cuckoo was left alone. He got pushed by their team while our team was just wandering around in jungle. Then Ymir shows face. They all collapse onto him. I make an appearance and then forget to leap out. Sad story. So now it is up to Uller to hold the middle phoenix. The tier 1 tower and the tier 2 tower mean very little at this point in the game. It's just going to be gold for the enemy team.
Your middle tower is under attack. You can't stay away forever.
Defend the fire giant.
I'm not sure I should eat this before a battle.
I'm having roast tonight.
So the enemy got the fire giant. Sad story. They are still in this game. We are up 3 kills, but they are only down 600 gold. We're going to go around through jungle, see if there's anything we can do. Make a surprise attack on anybody. We're going to get some poke onto Hades. It looks like he used his dash because he hasn't used it yet. He uses his dash aggressively, so we're able to get that pick. Now if we could kill Izanami, we could get the heal. We got the heal, now it's time for the Callie. It's going to be hard to get the last hit onto this Callie, especially when King Arthur comes in and does all the bopping. Yep, that was very aggressive. But King Arthur is able to get the triple kill. I just went on to the Ymir, going for the triple. I was any ability from dying. If he hit me with any ability, I was going to die. But that was a deicide. King Arthur and Uller should be able to get this middle phoenix. Looks like they're going to be going for the right phoenix. So in the situation where the enemy team is dead and you, your team, or however many teammates there are, have an option of attacking any of the 3 phoenixes, assuming that all of the towers are down, you want to attack the phoenix that's on the opposite side of Fire Giant, or that's on the correct side of Gold Fury. And the reason for this is if you can have fire minions pushing that lane, in this game it's the left lane, your team can move into the right jungle, and they will need somebody in left lane or else the fire minions will be marching into Titan. So this could potentially create a 4v5. If the Phoenix was down on the fire giant side, it's also going to apply the pressure, but the enemy is a lot closer to the team fight than they are if it was in the other lane.
Enemies in the left jungle.
Be careful left. On my way. Group up.
Like the All-Father, see
We are going to make our way to Gold Fury. It looks like Hades is on it. Crazy, man. So we got Wind Demon as our last item, where we sold our starter item for it. We do have our boots to sell, but we don't have quite enough money for that. So right now we're grouped as a team. Things are looking pretty good. Izunami's nearby, just hurt her. So I'm waiting to cut off the enemy team as they come and rotate around to help. Ymir is not that interesting of a target, but he is the only target, so we're going to go ahead and jump on him. Get the stun off, start with the basics. That's his freeze, we're going to pop our beads, and we are able to get the kill onto him. Cuckoo's able to get Callie. We are just gonna leap out. A lot of kind of craziness just happened there. It was a little hard to follow. My brain was computing.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Our team should be able to get the left Phoenix here. We're gonna march up mid, start pushing that wave.
I saw that one coming. Another taken out.
Uul picks up Hades. They should definitely be able to get that Phoenix now. Was a little worried when King Arthur went down. And they're just gonna surrender. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, or if you learned anything at all, please be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.